Hello everyone, it's BuzzRail96 here and welcome to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. Doing something a bit different, I thought, for this weekend. I thought we'd take a look at a route that probably doesn't get quite a lot of coverage, and that is a route in Switzerland made by Rivet Games, the Bahn Zentralschweiz, which is an S1 S-Bahn line in Switzerland, and the route in the game takes place between Luzern and Sur-C or Sur-Sieu, however you say it, with quite a cool train. Just one train, the SBB RABE 523 electric multiple unit. So I thought, well, why not give it a go and see how we get on. Most of it's set in the winter wonderland in this journey. All days in the week. Yeah, is it all just snow? Surely there's a day where it's not snowing. These are excellent. Right, we'll do this S-Bahn service from Luzern to Sur-Sieu. Should take 30 minutes. I think you get a couple of types of services. One which is like a semi-fast S-Bahn service, and one which stops at all the stations. But I'm looking forward to this. It should be good fun. Very, very modern, especially for my standards. I'm more used to more simplified traction, let's put it that way, rather than these modern machines with latest safety systems and all that kind of jazz. Right, so let's unlock the master key, set it to forward. Train brake was at full service. Let's see, we're going to be running late because this timetable is very tight for time, but I'm just going to take my time. Sure, it's not the end of the world. Headlights are supposedly on. Passenger lights were off. Hopefully I can find a way to turn it back on. Let's have a look. Handbrake is off. Marker lights, headlights, passenger lights, that's it. What's that? The Integra Signum Reset, whatever the hell that means. Right, let's lock the doors. So these are the safety systems, I think. Just having a look, seeing which one's the best to have on. Probably ETCS level 1. STM, no idea. There is not a tutorial for them. Let's release the brakes and let's get going. Before we carry on, I need to turn the motion blur on. So this switch here, the V-Sol, is what controls the cruise control. You can see. Oh dear, I broke it. Sorry. I'm sure it's not the end of the world. I'm sure there's a way to fix it. Oh, now I'm in the darkness. That's no good. Actually, let's exit this service as it's in total darkness, which is something I didn't expect, so we'll pick another service that's in the daytime. Maybe it's best I don't mess around with the safety systems, because I have little to no knowledge of them. Best I leave them off, I think. I'll say my hellos to Banana Craft and Amtrak. Hope you're well. Right, let's get back to Luzern. Burning of a midnight oil. Oh, is it all at night? Oh, surely not. Never mind. Rushing around. That seems a bit better. Excuse me. Now you got a Rego Express service. This is a mixture here. S-Bahn service. I'll do that one. Spending more time in the menus in this stream than playing the game. Looks like a misty old day by the looks of it. Okay. Passenger lights are on. Wing mirror pedal off. That doesn't seem to do much. The ETCS STM. That must be like a CFRO, an alerter or some sort. I'm not really sure. Right, let's lock the doors. Let's increase the thing to maximum. Because what I've got in my head is that I'm going to be spending most of my time looking in the cab and moving that switch up and down instead of looking straight ahead, because I'm in the classic controller scheme. So what I'm going to do is to set it to its maximum throttle and then just control the power manually, or the speed manually, in speed limits lower than 160. Once we get to 160, the train will take over and do whatever it needs to do. God, it's quiet though. So it's a misty old day here. Our first stop is Emmenbrücke, just under 3.5 kilometers away. So this is a 4-coach train, I think. Yeah, 4-coach unit. I think the Express has 2 units connected together, but I can't quite remember regarding that. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly an advanced piece of kit and looks very, very unique. Certainly a major difference from the first Swiss locomotive Rivet Games made, and which was the old GE 442, and then under a year later Rivet Games produced this fantastic multiple unit. I'm not going to lie, it's a very nice piece of kit. It just looks so oddball to me, but at the same time I really like that. It's one of the rare multiple units that I actually like. The disappointing thing about it is, well, not the unit itself, but the route in general. It is incredibly short. I think it's what, 13-14 miles, and you're not going to see much other than passenger services. I mean, yeah, you've got some yards over here. You've got a hell of a long section of track here, which presumably was maybe a big long branch line or something, or a main line that looks like Rivet Games wanted to finish, but they could go no further for whatever reason. If this route was longer, I would be very, very happy with this. With the overall package, it'll be 100%. I think Rivet Games' best. Yeah, I'd say it could be very well be their best route. Scenery-wise, it's definitely a step up from the Arosa line. ScotRail Express, I don't know. I haven't got it. I haven't tried it. I've heard that the The multiple unit on ScotRail Express, the 385, apparently is not the best. Not just to drive, but sound-wise as well. It's not accurate at all. What's nice is that you've got two types of brake. You've got the train brake, and you can use the regulator not only to increase power, but also has an e-brake built into it. But for me, I always use the train brake. Just over a kilometre to go until Emmenbrücke. Got the traffic on the left-hand side, ready to begin their morning commute. It's a very misty, dingy day here in Switzerland. I'll take a look at the live chat in a second. This is my first ever stream on the Bahn Zentralschweiz. I thought I'd done one in the past, but when I was looking back through live streams I've done, this route was not there, so I thought, let's do it. It's different. I think the last time I did a route from Switzerland was in Christmas on the Arosa line. Here we are at Emmenbrücke. Ooh, brake, 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 brake. There we are. So here we are, Emmenbrücke. Let's see the doors in action in terms of opening and closing. Nice sound. You got a little light there of the door switch, the door button. It's nicely lit in here, I must say. They got just the right colour of light. Lighting's very good. You got a little display there, look, S1, where we're going to, and the time, and where the trains come from. I like that. Displays on the outside, on the sides and at the front and back, and the stations as well have the German passenger information screens. Isn't that nice? There you go. S1 Sursu. You can actually change the destinations on the panel in the cab, which is a nice touch. Off we go. Let's go to our next stop, which is Emmenbrücke Gersag. Steep gradient here, 1.6%. I think one of the collectibles, not collectibles, mastery screens, mastery scenery bits and bobs is a block of cheese. Why they chose that, I have no idea. Speaking of food, I have a Galaxy chocolate bar waiting for me on the side, and a cup of tea. Alright, here we are, Emmenbrücke Gersag, which is a very different station to the previous one. Increase the power a bit more. We're actually not too late. Let's unlock the doors. Yeah, nice station complex here, unless this is some sort of business block or business building. Yeah, interesting. Can I go around here? Oh, I can. There's a little bit bare back here, but that's to be expected. Not bad. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Let's look for doors. Let's have a look at the chat. See what's cooking. Oh no, it's gone. Oh. Oh, sorry if I can't read your chats, peeps. Half of it is just disappeared. Oh, never mind. Amtrak. We have similar trains here, but they're diesel multiple units. They are called Arrows. Oh, right. Maybe the Arrows were built by the same manufacturer as the 523 units. Have your week's been good? Yeah, my week's been not too bad, thanks, Bernardo Croft. Had a very good weekend. Tottenham beating Manchester United yesterday. I was very, very pleased about that. That was the main highlight of my weekend. Yeah, it is very overcast in the game. Very misty early morning here. Right, the next stop is Rothenburg Dorf. Amtrak, they also messed up on the 385 livery. Ah, right, well, there we are then. Yeah, and ScotRail is officially licensed, isn't it? So that's not going to go down well with with ScotRail inaccurately portrayed in the game. Not just I imagine, the performance characteristics and the sounds of their shining star, the 385, but the look of it as well. Oh dear. Right. Here we are at Rothenburg Dorf. Thundering into the station. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we are. These signs here, this number 4, tells you that if you are a 4-coach train, which we are, you have to stop roughly here. So that's pretty good. So these are the mirrors then, folded in. Maybe they should be out? I don't know. Right, the next stop is Rothenburg. Just under 2 kilometers away. And we will have a speed change of 110 kilometers per hour. Amtrak, well, the number board, I don't even know if that's what the UK calls it. Number boards. Maybe the unit number might be incorrect. I honestly don't know. I couldn't really care if the unit numbers were inaccurate. They're just numbers to me. Doesn't take away the experience. Or doesn't put a dampener on things, so to speak. I did see ScotRail Express on the discount. I was tempted to pick it up, but I thought, nah, best not. Because for once I looked at the reviews on Steam, and it didn't look very positive. Albeit, you know, ScotRail Express released back in January, so a very long time ago. Alright, we're coming up to Rothenburg, and by the looks of it, this seems to be a very industrial part of the map. Got some industry going on the left, and presumably on the right as well. So there's platform 2. So this is a staggered station. Come on, keep going, keep going. Yeah, we'll be fine. Ooh, sugar. Nearly released the brakes by an accident. So we are at Rothenburg. That's where we are. So the route starts off very twisty, lots of twists and turns, and now most of the way it's pretty straight-ish, which means we'll be able to get up to pretty high speed. Not super fast, but at least up to the maximum permitted speed, which I think is 160 kilometers per hour. So let's get going. Our next station stop is Sempach Neuenkirch. That is exactly 5 kilometers away. Off we go. I'm just trying to survive Hurricane. Oh, Hillary. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. On one of the sides of the front of the 385, the number is higher than the other side. Oh dear, it's not very good. If you want to open up the mirrors, there is a little switch on the floor. Yeah, there's a little button where the driver's feet would be. I know where that is. Yeah, I'll open it up at the next station stop. And they're not on the same level in the game. Alright. Plus they have weird polygon issues. Oh, polygon issues. Oh dear. You wouldn't expect that in Train Sim World 3. New low, I suppose. Bananacraft, I'm shocked you don't have mods on your channel. SERP. I'm not sure. Channel mods? Boots on your SERP. I don't know what you mean by that, Bananacraft. I think you have to explain that. Or maybe type the question in a different way. Couldn't quite understood what you mean there. 2.5 kilometers to go until Sempach Neuenkirch, or Neuenkirch, however you say it correctly. Oh, let's reduce the pace a bit more. There we go. Oh, cute little horn. Speed limit will increase. Will it increase? No, I think we're going to be roughly the same speed, 125 kilometers per hour. And we're not too far from the station anyway. Crossing there. Do the gates open and close? My guessing is not. Oh, they do. They do open and close. Oh, fair play. We can just cruise into the station now. Amtrak Rivet has always had polygon issues. That is true. It wasn't very noticeable on the Arosa line, I have to say, on on the rolling stock. Obviously the route looked, well, long distance scenery was atrocious. Looked like ice cream than mountains. Which is such a shame, because in real life, the Arosa line is one of the most spectacular railways in the world. And it's such a shame Rivet Games didn't really do it, and didn't really do it justice. But there we are. Bananacraft channel mods to control the channel to kick people out and stuff. No, I don't need that, because I don't really have things that people that cause me problems or bother and need to kick them out. If there is someone that comes along and causes bother, then I'll just block them myself. Don't need someone else to do it. Okay. The next stop is Notwill. Exactly 5 kilometers away. Have a crossing here. Bigger crossing this time. 2 gates on each side. Or 4 altogether. Or barriers, however you wish to call them. Up they come. There we are. Amtrak to MD Train Sim is worth it, although I wish it had more routes. Train Sim World, you mean? If you mean Train Sim World, then obviously, yeah, we need more routes, but yeah, it will grow, it will expand over time. Hopefully it will expand to different countries and continents, but of course there's no guarantees, is there? Right, let's increase speed to the maximum speed, which is 160 kilometers per hour. Bananacraft has a call, shame the class 66 mirrors don't work. Oh yeah, speaking of mirrors, should have turned them on. Oh. Maybe it's because we're at speed. Not too sure, but they don't seem to be coming out. I'll have a go at the next stop. Full brakes. Ooh, we might be overstepping the platform. Might overshoot, we might not. Come on, come on, come on. Here we are, Notwill. We have exactly a minute to go. Started off running late, now we're back on schedule. That's what the passengers want to see. Want to see a railway running like clockwork, which these days is very, very rare. Maybe on metro underground routes there you do see trains running much closer to the scheduled time. Right, we've got a minute to chill. I'm going to get my cup of tea. Sit myself down. There we go. Got my headphones, my cables in the tangle a minute. Hang on. That's better. Oh, lovely. Right, let's depart, not will. Right, I'll say for usual YouTube shenanigans, if you did enjoy the stream so far, then make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you are watching for the first time, be it live or on playback, then I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And the mirrors do work. Good. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons. Right, the next stop is Uberkirch, or Uberkirch, and the station's just over 2.5 kilometres away. As far as the timetable goes, you've got 112, I think, services, so it's not the busiest, not by a long shot. You do get some depot runs in and out of Luzern station. You get Regional Express and S-Bahn, so there's 2 different types of services you can do, and that's pretty much it, sadly. It's a short and sweet experience, which is such a shame, because this multiple unit is very, very good. Because it's so modern, and the fact you've got, I think, a couple of safety systems, the ETCS and different levels of that, and this, the Integra Signum reset, which I don't know what that is. Sadly, there is no tutorial for it. There's a tutorial for the ETCS, but not for the, my god, Signum, or whatever it's called. We're going way too fast. I'm trying to brake as fast as I can, and that's not going to happen. Oh dear, we've messed up big time. Oh dear, oh dear. That's me talking too much. Never mind. I should stop monologuing all the time. If that even is a word. I should stop doing monologues. That would be better. Aye, aye, aye. You can see why Dovetail won't have me as a an ambassador. I talk too much. Speaking of ambassadors, I know I was informed one stream that someone, I forget who it was, I think it was British Ace or something, said that he put an email to Dovetail about me becoming an ambassador, and would let me know if I was successful with that, I suppose, application, if you like, to become an ambassador. And surprise, surprise, I haven't heard anything since. So clearly Dovetail don't want me as an ambassador. Or someone in the company doesn't like me, so fair enough. I've checked my emails and haven't heard anything, or I've had no word from British Ace, so I think his name is Joe in real life, about what's going on with regards to becoming a Dovetail ambassador. All I know is that he said, I mean, well, most of you that visit my streams on a regular basis will have seen for yourselves that he submitted well, he told us that he submitted an email to them asking if I could become an ambassador, which you think they would do deep down, you know, to promote their products and get more exposure, advertisement, free advertising, basically. But I haven't heard a thing since. It's been a few weeks now. I think a month, isn't it? So yeah, clearly Dovetail don't like me. Hey ho, does it bother me? No. Am I going to cry about it? No. It's not the end of the world. Right, the next and final stop is Sioux. So that's the alerter. Basically informing us, slow down, there's a red signal in front of you. And that's what we're going to do. Brake, 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 brake. Oh, no, he missed it by... Oh, come on, 2 meters, though. We should have completed that. Oh, well, never mind. We'll just pretend we completed it. Never mind. Oh, well. Never mind. We'll do an express service going the other way. As far as the next stream is concerned, that will take place on Monday the 21st of August 2023. And the route we'll be taking a look at will be Horseshoe Curve in the USA. But that DLC is made by Skyhook Games. So that'll be cool. Okay, what a... Nope. Rego Express to C2 Luzern. Yep, let's do that. Thank you very much. I've got a chocolate melting away in my hands. It is a hot night in the UK. For five. That's no good. Raining and in the dark. That's not good. I think I'll pick one from the timetable. Oh, no, actually, no need. I'll just pick one from that other journey menu that focuses on the express. That's okay. That one. There we are. This one's in the snow, I think, and hopefully not at night time. Oh, it's not at night time at all. It's not even snowing. It's in the daytime. Wonderful. Dimmed dials. And we'll just have a look at these other dials, see if they do anything. Increase speed control to maximum, so we'll set it at 160. Takes a bit of time to get there. Here we are. Parking mode, passenger lights on. That one. Wing mirrors in the correct position. And let's get going. That's better. In the daytime. Now you can see a whole lot more stuff. Now let's rock and roll. There we go, 2 units connected together. We're going very, very fast. I don't think it's happy with me going over the speed. There we are. Have we got a train in front of us? I wouldn't be at all surprised if we did. The alerter wouldn't be buzzing away otherwise. We are. can't see a train that's on our same track. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's coming in the opposite direction. Okay. Well, it's not an alerter as such. Oh, sugar, I'm pressing wrong brakes and everything here. It's more like an alert to inform you of the signal changes in front. So if it goes from yellow to green, the alerter will go off. If it goes from green to yellow, or green straight to red, or whatever. If the signal is a different colour, or changes to a different colour, then you're going to hear the alarm go off. What I also just noticed is that we just changed tracks to go from the right to the left. So, Sempach Nieuwenkirch is just over 7 kilometres away. Looks like this service is set in the autumn time, and the moon is out already. And it won't be very long before autumn kicks in the UK. We're coming up to September already. Wow. Be thinking of Halloween and Christmas soon. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at the chat. See what the peeps are saying. Amtrak, they could have done what Train Simulator did, where they made the mountains as 2D objects, made everything in the game hazy. That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Why wouldn't they do that? I don't know. It's currently raining outside now. First day of rain since January. Wow. Everyone outside, I imagine Amtrak, will be doing a rain dance. Singing in the rain, literally. Yeah, long time been on the craft, isn't it? 2 or 3 years or something like that. Very long time. Your speed limit coming up of 125. There we are. Because what we find now is going from Circeau to Luzern, most of the way will be downhill. Should be, shouldn't it? Or is it uphill? I think it's uphill, especially in this section, going in the opposite way. Leaving Luzern, it's downhill. I think going to Luzern, it's downhill. So that'll be a test of the multiple units brakes for sure. And we're approaching Sempach Nieuwenkirch. Let's increase the speed a little bit more to 120, roughly. That'll do. Now we approach. Now we get on the brakes. Oh, brake. Yeah, you can tell I'm very, very rusty on this route. I haven't touched it for ages. Absolutely ages. Ah, well. Well, at least one unit's completely on the platform. Never mind. Oh, dear. Let's have a look around here a minute. Wonder what industry this could be. Yeah, this here. What could all this be? It's a building site for something. I was thinking it might be a grain mill at first, but I'm not entirely sure. That's the destination panel there. You can enter the numbers. You can move to separate destinations. Not going to obviously do that now because that will confuse the passengers. That's a nice touch. The next stop is Rothenburg. Just over 5 kilometers away. Yeah, there's a big industry here. Which makes you think, oh, surely they could have put like a freight locomotive or a shunter of some sort in here to do some yard work. Big yard there as well. Then there's that very long branch there which doesn't go anywhere, which makes me think, why did they even bother making that track? And when in the end you can't even use it, it doesn't go anywhere. There's no station, there's no end destination on that section of route. There is in real life, but not in the game. So it feels to me like Rivet were trying to complete like a big long branch line, or presumably a main line to somewhere, but then maybe they ran out of development time and had to cut it short. Who knows? Yeah, it's been a bit quiet on the rest of the world front, hasn't it? No extension to LGV Mediterranean, as I would, what hopefully happens, as Dovetail is now under French ownership. I would love to see an extension to the LGV Mediterranean going to Lyon, just like in Train Simulator, so it is a possibility. Or have a locomotive add-on, like the TGV Resu. That I'd like to see. The R duplex, the predecessor to the current TGV duplex we have in the game. I think they're one of the Atlantique sets, if I'm not mistaken. And there was a DLC, I think, for Train Simulator with an older TGV, but it got removed for some reason. I think it might be due to... I think SNCF requested that the DLC was taken down due to some inaccuracies with the unit. Could be visually, could be performance-wise, I just don't know. Sound-wise, who knows. Ideal there. That's IKEA, isn't it, over there? I bet you it is. It screams IKEA, that building. Right, approaching Rothenburg. I'm starting to think this big yard here might be for that IKEA shop or factory that we just passed, or warehouse. Right, hopefully this time we can stop at the end of the platform rather than beyond the platform. All the way. There we are. Right, let's have a little look around here properly. What is that? Is that like a thing where you put the paper stack? Rivet Games. Odd. Alright. We got some... These are even bigger industries over here. Way bigger. This is definitely some sort of a grain mill or something like that. This does have a name. Unfortunately, I can't get high enough to Andres Futterhaus. I'm gonna have to look that up, actually. Hey Liam, nice to see you, hope you're well. Let's have a look. I'm gonna type it up. Might be completely fake, I've no idea. Let's type it up. Therese Futterhaus. I think it is real. What is it? Tell me what it is. What are you? Yeah, cookies accept. What is it then? Oh, that's not it. I'm just trying to look for a minute. Oh, I think it's fake. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Andres Futterhaus. Very odd. There is one thing that online says apparently the Futterhaus bit is a pet shop or pet manufacturer, so that could probably be what it is. Obviously unlicensed, so it's I presume a manufacturer that makes things for pets, like maybe dog food or something, or materials for toys, or stuff like that. It seems like something to do with pets. Right, the next station stop is Emmenbrücke, 3 kilometers away exactly. Speed limit will be decreasing shortly to 90 kilometers per hour. So, a little bit of insight into this route. The Bahn Zentralschweiz, or also known as the Luzern S-Bahn, has 13 lines. It was opened in December of 2004. And it's not just SBB that operate on this route. There is CFF, FFS, ZB, OSB, BLS and AG, whatever those are. Better get down the speed here. And it goes from here we go, hang on, just having a look at the lines. So the one we're on, the S1 line, that goes from Luzern to Bar, BAAR, or Bahnhof Bar, as it's known in German. It is a railway station situated in the town of Zug. And obviously Luzern, which we do have in the game. It is a terminating station, which is pretty obvious, serving not just domestic but international traffic on several railways. The station is situated in the city centre and near the waterfront location on the south side of the Lake Luzern, or Luzern. I don't have a route length for you, unfortunately. There's no stats about that. But the Train Sim World version, I think, is like measly 10 to 15 miles. If you want to know where Luzern roughly is, it's, I'd say, near the centre of Switzerland. A little bit to the east, but it is pretty much near the centre, bang in the middle of Switzerland. Right, that's telling us we better get on the brakes, because we're approaching the station. There's another train on the right hand side. You won't see much traffic on this route, so it's nice to see an S-Bahn service on the left. Just increase the pace a little bit. There we go. There we are. Early and late because my phone and Instagram got hacked. Oh no. That's a shame. Hope you got it all back. Well, your Instagram that is, and hope your phone's all the data and everything's all in one piece. Seems in Lubei for a holiday. Oh, very nice. They even seen 3 Class 43s, got on 2 of them within 3 days of being here. Oh, very, very nice. Hope you had a good experience. I'm using 4G to see this. Oh no, bless you. Oh, you got your phone. Oh, you made a new account. Oh, right, I see. Oh, you got to be careful these days. You got to be careful. Thankfully, I've never ever been hacked on anything really. Long may that continue. Oh, not yet. It says wait until 15:53. We're now on 15:54 though. How long do we have to wait for? Can't wait forever, train. What's going on here? Might be a bug. Hang on, let's close the doors a minute. It's odd. Oh, the doors don't want to lock. Apparently the doors are unlocked, but they are locked. I can assure you that, train. Let's open the doors again, shall we? Unless some passengers don't want to get on. Hang on, let's see what these peeps are doing. You all going to come on the train? Yep, alright, let you on. Come on, come on. How many of them are there? Oh, it's far many, loads of them. They aren't all going to come on this train. We can't wait forever. Let's open the right side doors as well. See if that confuses the game or something. Come on, all aboard, get on the train, get on the train. Go, 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 go. Right. After these two, I'm going to lock the doors, I think. That's if they come on the train. Yep, you gonna get on? No, alright, fine. There we go. The next and final stop is Luzern. Or Luzern. Just over 3 kilometers away. Now, how long has this stream been on for? Only an hour? Wow. There we go. We've acknowledged the alerter for a possible signal change, which is very likely as we're coming to into the final stop. speed change of we're going to have a new speed limit of 60 kilometers per hour shortly. I mean, Luzern is a pretty big station. I mean, it's got a fair few platforms, a big yard over here as well. Now, for some reason you can't access on foot or with the free camera, which is a bit bizarre to me. So all of this is out of bounds. Thankfully the depot down here isn't out of bounds, so you can be as nosy as you like and have a look around inside the depot. The depot actually has an inspection pit, if I can get my words out correctly, but you can't access the inspection pit. At least from what I've experienced. A tunnel! The only tunnel on the route. Well, 2 tunnels, I should say. Liam, I've always been hated on this to now 700 odd followers down the drain. I don't know why you'd be hated. I'm sure people understand why you had to get rid of it. Liam went through Reading with 3 bangers and some Cornwall roads. Blimey, heck, it is hard to drive a lorry down most of them roads. Oh, those little country lanes, is it? Down in Cornwall. I've never been to Lou or wherever it is you are, so yeah, I don't know quite what it's like, but I imagine it's like a little village of some sort near the seaside. But you never experienced Lou, and I don't think I'm going to anytime soon. I'm sure Lou is a nice village and a nice place to visit, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm more of a city person, to be honest with you. It's nice to go to the countryside now and again. No problems with that. Just on the places of things I would like, places I'd like to visit. Yeah, Lou is definitely not one of them. Alright, coming into Luzern with a speed limit of 40 kilometers per hour, which means we can actually reduce the speed control down to 40. Takes quite a while. There we go. So many trains are in this platform. Oh, station, I should say. 3 of them. Nice. So it's kind of busy, but kind of not at the same time. Liam, is it bad? There was a car that crashed into some trees and was surrounded with police tape. And I took the car. What do you mean you took the car? What do you mean you took the car? You didn't steal it, did you? Come on, Liam, you know better than that. The police might have actually, you know, wanted to take the car for inspection. Or, I don't know, get forensic people out there to do what they need to do. Don't know why you'd steal a car like that, to be honest, but okay, fair enough. You never know, the owners might want to recover the vehicle and maybe try and repair it, I suppose. Anyway, this is Luzern. Nice looking station interior. Got your destinations here. One's going to, well, they all go to Sursu, as you can tell. This one's going to Bar. One side of the route to the other. It's not yet in operation. You've got one going to Langenthal, 6:15, and one going to Lenzburg. Sadly, these trains in the game don't go to those locations. They only go as far as Circeau, but never mind. Never mind. There we are. It took me just over 28 minutes. We stopped at Sempach, Neuenkirch, Rothenburg, Emmenbrücke, and finally terminated at Luzern. We got a silver, and I'm very pleased with that. No comment. Suppose. Whatever, Liam. Whatever. You are a strange person sometimes, my goodness. I don't think everyone would just take the car and, yeah, make it useful. Right. What is the time? It's only 5 to 10. How many been? An hour and 8 minutes. You know what? I think I'll have a little look around the depot. Why not? We've got a depot run there. Got a depot here, haven't we? Operate the short S-Bahn service to set the train up for the day of commuting. All right. Let's do it. Why not? Something different for a change, isn't it? Join us for that dovetail direct thing, whatever it is. Is anyone actually looking forward to that? That dovetail direct thing? Whatever it is, Dovetail's making a big fuss about it on their social media channels, other than YouTube, of course. Right, let's have a little peek around the depot a minute. I just want to get... Oh, sugar. I want to get the train set up. Get those mirrors ready. Passenger lights on. Can uncouple them. We definitely won't need that. Side heaters, underfoot heaters. Wow, very nice. Sadly, there is no alternative camera for looking at the screens up close, so it's incredibly difficult to see in this camera view I use. Different contrasts. Yeah, definitely doesn't like me being around them. Dimmed buttons. Here we go. This is the destination display here. S99, S7, S1, S2, SP. Is there not one with do not board or something like that? I presume that means do not board. I have no idea. We've got a little basket there. That's cool. Interesting design pattern there. Let's have a look, shall we, in there. In the interior, I love the lighting in this. They got it spot on. It's not usual LED kind of look to it, which is nice. River Games. Something about food there, burgers. Roaster line. Got a screen. Do not smoke sign. SOS as well. Door controls. There is no first class coach from what I could tell. Lavatory there. No, I do not want to give up. Something about stools. Ideal, I presume, is IKEA. Ah, the DBR 204. And another one about Luzern to Sessu. Decent advertisement. This is first class. That's definite. So this is first class. Nice seats. It's not an express train as much, it's very much a commuter style train. Let's head back to the front. So you can run all the way through. Very much like modern commuter trains these days. Let's shut the door. You can open the window. I like that a lot. Right, let's open the door, let's have a look around. Don't usually do this on my stream, so I thought let's do something different. First encounter is a forklift. Two forklifts, in fact. So we've got a long train here. This is a... how many? 1, 2, 3... No, here's a 4-coach unit. Yeah, so there's the inspection pit down there, which you can't access, unfortunately. Look at this, you've got... wow! You can't get down there, can you? No, you have to take the mesh off, don't you? Mesh covering and get down there. Yeah, a fair few trains there. This must be the very, very early morning, and it is indeed. I've just looked at the clock in the game. 5:40 in the AM. So that's which is. You close the doors. There we are. Right, let's get this train to Luzern, otherwise the dispatcher's going to kill me. So that's the depot. Nice depot overall. I mean, there's not much to it, but yeah, it's decent. It's unique in its own way. The car would come in useful someday. No witnesses. Oh God. Liam TSW2 is 3 years old today. Is it? Wow, today. Well, 3 years old. My God. Where's the time going? When did it come out? 2020. My God. That's terrifying. That's scary. That's scary. I'm hoping that this big announcement isn't TSW4. It's highly rumoured it is, but I don't know. I don't see why it would be. It's Dovetail never release a new game straight after, well, the previous route is released, if you see what I mean. I mean, I know it's a year old. Well, it's not. Is it even a year old? I don't think TSW3 is a year old yet. But Dovetail normally, with their products, they their main titles, as it were, they normally have a 2-year cycle with them. Like Train Sim World was for 2 years, Train Sim World 2 was for 2 years, so why not Train Sim World 3? So, yeah. So, unless the company that owns Dovetail Games is not satisfied with Train Sim World, then I don't know, maybe they've decided to strip it down, start again. You never know, these things can happen. I think Need for Speed has done it before. Is there another one? Forza Motorsport, which is a game I used to play. They're starting from scratch, so it can happen. If it does happen to Train Sim World, I don't think that's a good idea. Because that's a lot of routes and locos just suddenly down the drain if they were just going to, scrap it and literally start from scratch. The only reason I could see them probably starting from scratch is because of a new game engine, but I don't think Dovetail's ever going to do that, at least in the short term. Because they would have to literally adapt everything you have now for the new game engine, and I imagine that's going to be extremely difficult to do. And no way it can be done in a short amount of time. That's impossible. But yeah, I think I'll call it a day. That concludes this stream on Rivet Games' latest route from Switzerland, the Bahn Zentralschweiz, going from Luzern to Circeau. If you did enjoy, then make sure to hit the thumbs up button below, and if you are watching for the first time, be it live on playback, then I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. The next stream will be tomorrow on Monday the 21st of August. I think it's 21st, isn't it? Yes, it is. Monday the 21st of August 2023, where I'll be heading over to the USA, and I'm taking a look at a route made by Skyhook Games once again. That route is the very iconic Horseshoe Curve. So hopefully you could join me for that. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will hopefully see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.